Hello, my name's Bev, and 3 years ago I took up playing the recorder again after a 50-year gap. If you remember, at New Year I said I got a new recorder, which is this one, which is the Mollenhauer Denner Edition alto recorder in 442 or 440 hertz pitch, Grenadilla. It is the most amazing recorder, and I was so impressed with it that despite saying that this was my last ever recorder, I sold a few other recorders, which gave me the money to buy my real, genuine, absolutely last recorder, which is another. This arrived this week, and it is the other Mollenhauer Denner Edition alto recorder, and this one is in satinwood, which is a wood that I haven't come across before in a recorder. It almost feels like it's been varnished, but I think that's the way satinwood is. That's why it's called satinwood, and it's copied, isn't it, in varnish and paint in DIY stores. But this is the genuine thing. I'm still playing this recorder in, but it is a really nice recorder. It's different from its sister, shall we say, because these are the two. So far, these are the only two you can get in the Mollenhauer Denner Edition range. You can get both of these in a 415 hertz, a different pitch, but essentially, these are the only two in the whole range: the Grenadilla and the satinwood. Very different. The Grenadilla is quite weighty. The satinwood is so light. It's got to be the lightest recorder weight-wise. And yet, both have a different tone, but both are amazing. I mean, as you'd expect, as these top of the range Mollenhauer, they're really good across all the registers and don't require that much breath. They are so easy to play. That's the satinwood. So that they do sound different, but I love them both, and these are my final recorders. I will not be buying any more recorders after this one, because I've got a set of 3 here that are very good. I've got the new satinwood, I've got the Edition Grenadilla, and of course I've got the handmade recorder by Tim Stanmore, which again is very different to those two. This is a warmer sound. So what we have is probably, this is the sound that carries most, that you might play as a solo. It would sound wonderful in an auditorium or a church. And this too would sound really good. It would carry in an auditorium or a church. But this one is more sort of, I think, what you might play in a consort. It's a warmer, richer sound. So those are my top 3 forever recorders, and I promise I will not be buying any more. For one thing, I've run out of money. Yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Not sure which piece I'm going to focus on this January yet. I keep sort of chopping and changing from the huge amount of printouts that I've got here on the dining room table, but I'm thinking that I might do this, which is the fugue from Sonata number 2 in A minor by Bach, originally written for solo violin, and not many recordings available out there of the treble recorder playing this. You can find it played obviously on the violin, you can find it played on the piano, and you can on the guitar, and even the lute, and I think there's a cello version as well. But no, there's only about 1 or 2 recorder versions out there on YouTube, so I may add to that over time. I'll just play a little bit of it. I'll play it on the satinwood, which hasn't really warmed up yet because my recorders don't like this cold weather. So that's just the first section. It goes on for 4 pages of A4. It's a pretty long fugue. So that's fairly new to me. I only began that this week, so don't think that was too bad. Anyway, that's the Satinwood, my last ever recorder. Anyway, thank you again for watching.